Hello from ChiNature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I would like to do a very fun video to introduce one of my hobby or whatever you call that, Tao-Music, the Taoism music that we do in Tian lineage. Usually people know them as Dizi. Cantonese we say Dizi or Dag, just one word is enough, Dag. These are made of bamboo or wood. And usually you see these little bands here, they wrap around and give it more strength so that it will not crack. And it's not easy to maintain the condition as well because they're made of bamboo or sometimes wood, and they can crack when the weather changes. So you need to oil them internally inside, and you need to loop and make sure they're moist. If they're too dry, you cannot make any sound out of it. And if it's cracked, it cannot vibrate properly and it will not make a sound too. Let's take a look at this close up first. We have 6 finger holes here, and this hole here, the 7th hole, is not for your finger. This is what we call the membrane hole, which is for putting a membrane over, or you can tape it over to let it vibrate so that the sound will vibrate here and make some very nice sound. The hole here at the end, there's 2, and there's also 2 here. These are for the fine-tune, the adjustment kind of thing. So some deck will have this hole, some will not. So it depends on the design. And this is the blow hole. So you basically go like this, like that. So this hole here, if you don't cover it, okay, here, a lot of you will not know how this thing works, because when you first bought it, you'll be like, woo, that's very cool. And then you start to do this. And then you go, what the hell happened? Hey, there's no sound. Like, you have a sound, but it sounds so weird. And then some of you may not even know how to blow it, and it becomes like this. And then you cannot make a sound out of it. But if you try putting your finger over here first, you see, when I put the finger over, it vibrates. So basically, right now there's a kind of deck that has no membrane hole, and then they just basically cover it up so that it will make a sound, but the sound is very what we call dead. It's like robotic kind of sound. It's like a recorder. It doesn't vibrate, doesn't have that very lively kind of feel to it. Okay, so you can use tape, the easy way out, very easy. So basically, you get a piece of tape, okay, very easy. And then what you do is you tape over the hole. Okay guys, so here you go. I'm going to play a little bit of melody here, just to let you hear the difference between the tape version and the membrane version later on. So let me play a scale thing. So you can see it actually goes very high pitch, and to go from the low pitch to the high pitch sound, you basically blow harder, and the wind have to narrow down so that it's not spreading out so much. So when you blow harder, actually the sound will get higher. Let me demonstrate by using all 6 fingers. And then maybe 3 fingers. the difference is very big when it comes to blowing harder. And then there's some special note like this where you can blow really hard and it creates a very high pitched sound. See, it sounds really nice, eh? So, right now I'm going to play a little bit of a sample melody. So after that, I'll play it again, and you hear the difference between this and with the membrane. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty long one. And now we're gonna remove the tape and then see what happens when we put the membranes on. So tape removed. This thing is the membrane. It costs about $1, $2 for a pack, and you can use it a long time. And then this thing here is the glue. This thing here is called the Gao in Cantonese. So if you go to a Chinese herbal medicine shop, you can ask for this Gao. It costs about $5 for a block, and it's actually made up from some syrup from a tree. And this thing tastes very sweet. Actually, not very, but it's sweet. It's like the maple syrup, okay, but this is other kind of syrup made in China. And so when you tell them about the Gao, they will ask you, oh, is this for pregnant women? And then you'll be like, huh, pregnant? No, it's for music. And then they don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, just get one of these. And the reason why we want to use this is because is how they traditionally tape the membrane on to the deck, the flute. And it's it can be very thick and sticky, and also it's adjustable. That's the most important thing. When you use things like a glue stick and you stick the membrane on, and after a while the membrane gets kind of loose, and then you cannot make a good sound anymore. Then if you use this thing here, because it's kind of adjustable, you can just go like that, and then moist it up, and then you can stretch it a bit with the fingers and do some fine-tune adjustment. So it's really cool. But with glue stick, you glue it and it's there for like all the time, and you cannot do anything to it. So, and it's also messy. This thing, just use water, rub, and then the whole membrane is off. So that's why we use this. Gao, okay? Remember, Gao. And for pregnant women, they're losing a lot of blood or they're low in energy, you take one of this and then put it into a pot of water, and then you boil it to make some syrup and you drink it. So tastes good. Okay, it's good for the blood. This thing here, the membrane, is called the Dek Mok. Dek, D-E-K, Dek, Dek Mok. The mok is the membrane. Dek is the flute thing. So when you open it up, okay, they're wrapped in a package like this. Like this. So basically, it comes in a strip like this. And the strip thing here is not how you use it. You need to cut it in small pieces. Everyone, you see that how I squish it and it kind of tubed the thing like you can actually open it up inside, so it's actually like a tube and you can open it. So right now I'm going to cut this piece in a smaller portion first. And then you open up that little thing, stick a scissor through it, like this. And it opens up to a bigger piece, like that. There are some lines, okay? You can see some lines going like that. And what you want is you want to tape it so the lines are going horizontally like that. And it will give it a good stretch. Okay, so now you use both fingers like this and give a little bit of stretch first. So slowly, very slowly, you sort of like exercise it so that it's going to have some flexibility and also absorb a little bit of the moisture from your hand. So you see, a dish with some water. You use a hammer to hammer onto that block of glue, and there goes the big glue. What you want to do is you want to put a drop of water on here. So like this. See, I just dabbed it. And there you go. You don't put too much water because it will get too diluted. Okay. Now, you use this to rub around the hole, the membrane hole. So here we go. We have this membrane thing, and you're gonna stick this thing onto the membrane hole while it's still wet. You hold it on with one side, and then you slowly apply it so that it's going to go through that hole. Do not blow on the thing too quickly because it may loosen up the membrane before it's dried. So basically you go and then let it dry up a bit. Sometimes people will go and then they go press on the membrane to adjust the sound. But here we'll go easy with this. So there we go. As you can see, the sound with the membrane is very, very crispy, very lively, and you can feel the thing here is really vibrating. And as you know here, as our previous video already told you, I'm not using the sound directly from the camera. I'm using it from this thing. So yeah, this thing here records the sound very well. It's a special device, costly device. Yeah, so you can see. Now I'm going to try to play a little bit of melody here. Okay, so everyone, you see, it's pretty cool, eh? I was getting high. You see the difference between using the membrane, like actually spending the time to learn how to stick it on, is pretty good because you get a lot of good quality sound. So yeah, that's basically the point of the video here. I just want to show you the difference between the tape method and this method with the membrane, and also introduce the I so want to say weapon. I just want to introduce you the musical instrument here. So some of you who may like bought one of these and then you don't know how to work it out, so yeah, feel free to leave your comment below and I'll guide you through. Actually, I want to also tell you guys that I didn't learn this from any physical like teacher who taught me face to face. When I was in grade 7, I wanted to play the flute so bad, and the teacher never let me play the flute. So I went for this thing, and then somehow online I got in touch with a like a performer of this instrument in Taiwan, and then he actually taught me how to play it by, giving me a few tips and stuff like that, and then I learned it myself, and in 3 years I finally kind of mastered it and know how to play it properly, and a lot of hard work, but it's really fun. So right now I'm about 30, and a lot of fun thinking about the memory, and it really brings you some peace of mind sometimes, and also make your organs very happy. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like, and hope the video also helped out a lot of beginners or people who want to start learning their instrument. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.